everybody. This video is going to be a bit frustrated for me, a bit ranty. So I'm sorry if I'm not going to give it my normal, kind of calm, factual look at it, okay? So for those of you who know, I make the majority of my money on League of Legends. Not all of it, but I would say something like 80% of my money comes from League of Legends content, okay? And so when I see Riot mismanaging League of Legends so hard, mismanaging hype, mismanaging the player base so hard, I think to myself, boy, that's going to directly affect me because they're going to annoy the player base, they're going to drive away the player base, they're driving away hype, excitement, etc., which hurts me a lot. Okay, now you can say there's ups and downs of putting so much of my time into League of Legends, but whatever. So the season 13 start and notes and all that stuff have been completely botched by Riot Games. For those of you who need an update, every year Riot does a new rank season, right? Everybody gets it. Season 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, blah, 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 blah. So every time they reset half of your rank score, and then you go back up, and you have to climb again, and you need to get your rank back up, and it's about climbing and having fun, and blah, 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 blah. So this year, the issue is they have not been telling anyone when the actual rank reset will happen. So I would show you them not saying when the ranked reset is going to happen, but I can't exactly show you nothing. There's been no countdown, there's been no data, there's been no information. Now, just to be clear, for those of you who don't understand, the highest rank is Challenger. The first person to hit Challenger gets a unique achievement, they get a global notification, everyone gets aware of them. A lot of people will reset their name to be like their Twitter or their Twitch or something like that. They get a lot of attention and excitement. So when the rank season starts, a lot of people reset their sleep schedule. They try to climb as much as they can the second ranked is up to be that rank number 1. And it gets a lot of views and it gets a lot of attention, hype, etc. A lot of people can make or break their career based on how much attention they can get at the start of these seasons. So not giving anyone any notification of when it's starting is idiocy. It's lunacy. So let's talk about this. And once again, I cannot show you them not giving any information. So a lot of people assumed that because patch 13.1, that's the first patch of season 13, a lot of people assumed that therefore the patch would probably coincide with the rank start. And that seemed to be a fair assumption. But the time went on and there was no video, there was no countdown, there was no patch, there was nothing. Time went on. We finally get to January 9th, a day before the first patch of the season. Still nothing. Then finally, and I'll show you this, on their Instagram page. Yes, I shit you not, their Instagram page. This is, of course, the best way to share information. Everyone checks Riot's Instagram. They check their new posts and, oh wait, it wasn't actually on a post. No, that's right. Actually, on an Instagram story. I shit you not. On an Instagram story, they say League of Legends 2023 and then a date and league season. So we're assuming this is when ranked is starting, right? But this is just a post. It's a still image. You might notice this countdown is not starting. So you need to subtract the time since it was posted with the countdown to figure out when rank started of an Instagram post. But I assure you, this story gets dumber. Then they post their video. During this video on YouTube, which, okay, so fine, YouTube has 285,000 views, right? Instagram had, I don't know how many likes they have here, but they have, just to compare, they have 4.4 million followers on Instagram. They have, how many subscribers? 15 million subscribers on YouTube. So we can assume, together, us, a community, we can assume that it was probably more important to put the start date on their YouTube video. Well, if you look through the entire YouTube video, which I did, no, they don't have the start date here at all. But that's okay. We've got the start date on an Instagram story, right? So surely everything is going great. Well, no. And I'm going to finish up the story. No, they then posted at 12:40. So this would be 4 hours ago. This was posted 7 hours ago. This story went up 6 hours ago. So actually, this should be first. So this YouTube video 7 hours ago did not have the start time. This story 6 hours ago had the start time, but it was wrong. It was not the correct start time. I kid you not. Despite saying that the start will happen on 1/10, on the 10th, not one server starts on the 10th. Not one. I shit you not. Every single server starts on the 11th or the 12th on their own time. The only servers that start on the 10th, the only ones, are servers that are ahead of schedule, and only if you compare their time to North America. That's right, only if you compare to North America. Which is absurd. That would be like saying, oh yeah, North America starts on the 10th if you're in Germany, but then you would be in Germany. And not even in Germany, it would be like if you were in fucking Australia. It doesn't make any sense. So it starts on the 11th and the 12th. So for no one had any information about any of this. No one knew anything until the 9th. And this is the 9th. And then on the 9th, we had no information in a YouTube video, wrong information on an Instagram story, and then finally in a tweet. Now, just to be clear, this Twitter has 76,000 followers. So let's compare. We have over here 4.4 million followers on Instagram. Okay? 15 million followers on YouTube. 76,000. Now, for those of you who could keep track, that means it's like a 15th of a million. And there's 4 million on Instagram. 4.5. So we're talking, there's like 100th as many followers. Not that bad, but nearly, like, we're talking astronomically less people have seen this than have seen anything else. Just to be clear, I mean, let's just look here. This is 285,000 views on this video. This post is 303,000, and just to be clear, YouTube actually does inflate their views. Elon Musk put that here, and it's been proven time and time again that these views are inflated and literally generate phantom views. They are almost 10 times higher than they should be. And people have literally, okay, just, I have to actually be serious here for a second. People have actually made private accounts with 0 followers, and they've gotten as many as 10 to 20 to 30 views on their tweets. Twitter does artificially enhance these views. These are potentially up to 10 times or more higher than they should actually be. I think we've all suspected this, because how does an account, right? How does an account with 76,000 followers get 300,000 views? Whereas there's 285,000 on YouTube. That's just an aside. I gotta say that because Elon Musk put these views up to inflate the value of Twitter, and I just gotta say that. So it's very likely this only has 30,000 views, once again, okay? Does everybody get that? I gotta say that. I'm sorry, I have to say that, okay? So, let's move on, okay? So, then we have this, and in the video they put up, they had this year's events weren't mentioned in Riot's new videos. So, for those of you who are aware, each year they typically have events. Sorry, Kitty's playing with her toy. She's being loud. Each year they have events, you know, stuff like that, new game modes, something, right? Typically, League of Legends adds something to their game to try to do something, right? Like, generate excitement, get people back playing, do something, right? And so during the video, which I'm not going to go over the whole video, but basically they just talked about old reworks and stuff that they're doing that were pushed back that now they're doing and blah, 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 right? So the Skarner rework, they're doing the Skarner rework, even though it was supposed to be last year and was pushed back. The RE visual update they're doing, even though it was supposed to be last year and it was pushed back. They're supposed to have new game modes, or at the very least some old game modes brought back last year that then got pushed back. So what do you think they're going to say on Reddit? I'm sure you've all read it by now, but what do you think they say on Reddit? The game's mode team recently moved a pie back to gameplay initiative. We were thinking team blah, 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 blah. We have done that and should have an update on modes sometimes early this year. So just to be clear, their information on new game modes, anything coming to League of Legends, anything exciting, they didn't put in this video. No. But they say, don't worry, guys. We'll update you on this stuff later. Yay! On Reddit, where no one can see. 6 hours ago. Edited 4 hours ago. So they clearly have nothing about game modes. They're just doing panic, kind of like, oh, hey, guys. Yeah, sure. We'll definitely do that stuff. Wink, wink, wink. No, they don't give a shit. And that's it. I would show you guys this stuff, but hey, do you want to see what they're doing? Maybe early in the season, do you want to see what they're doing? Well, you're going to have to look at the Twitter of all the individual people. You're going to have to be like, oh man, better follow this dude on Twitter with his 47,000 followers. No offense to you, Froxen, if you're watching this video or anyone who's watching Froxen, like this is all you can do. Like, I'm sure you can't go onto like YouTube and make a YouTube video for Riot. I'm not gonna look through this stuff, but like, this is the interesting stuff. We started some work on satisfaction passes for ADC. Maybe put that in the video. Maybe talk about that. Maybe put out anything, right? Like anything, right? And yep, that's all I gotta say, man. It's frustrating because we're clearly seeing Riot slowly giving less and less of a shit about the game. From not telling anyone about the new ranked season start, to being extremely unclear and practically lying about the ranked season start, to eventually putting it in a random tweet that no one sees or cares about other than the diehard dedicated fans. And here's the thing, we don't need the diehard dedicated fans to be the ones who know this. We need everyone to know this. We need everyone to be excited. We need countdowns. Here, let me show you the client. Do you see anywhere in this client the ranked season start? Do you know when it's starting? No, man, you don't. You see, nothing, right? How am I supposed to get people excited? No one knows to be excited. All we have is some old art of Katarina and Jhin. Is that it? You get some old art of Katarina, and I'm supposed to be like, that's it, guys. I want to play League of Legends again. And that's it. That's this video. The season start has been totally botched, and I'm getting this all recorded. So you all can see in the future, you can come back to this and understand how completely stupid and botched this was, and how this might actually be the final kind of Riot not really giving a shit about League of Legends anymore. Because if the start of a ranked season, which used to be a big deal, which used to be all this coming, the start of a ranked season is getting Riot to go, here's a start date, I guess. Like a fucking day before they clarify, oh yeah, it's not tomorrow, it's like the day after tomorrow. But after they said it was tomorrow. So they said like the day before, they were like, oh yeah, the season started tomorrow. And then like a couple hours later, they were like, oh shit, no, our bad. We meant the day after tomorrow. Like if you're in like America or Germany or something, I don't fucking time zones, man. Like that's a feeling. Oh my god. Okay, I'm done. That's this video. That's the recording. You ever want to come back like 12 years from now? You want to look back like when League of Legends, in my opinion, I know this seems really simple, but sometimes, look, in my opinion, often it can be really simple things, right? Really simple things are what really marks when people lose interest. When things that are supposed to be big deals, when things that are supposed to be cool, no longer generate the same interest from a company, when a company is no longer giving it the same interest, in my opinion, I'm sorry, but sometimes it's these simple things that mark that they just aren't. And I think a lot of people have been frustrated because it has seemed to a lot of people that Riot just doesn't really care about League of Legends anymore. And the fact, I mean, look at this, man. Like, come on. Put a countdown here, man. That's this video. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all. I hope you all have a great rest of your day. Goodbye, everybody.